Hello, and welcome to Coverings. The show floor was busy on day 2, as everyone found their bearings and got down to business.
My name is Roque Vitanza. I come from Honduras. We have a ceramic tile, porcelain tile, and stone business down in Honduras and in Miami, Florida as well. So we come to this place here, Coverings, every single year. We've been coming here for the past 18 years in a row. Never missed one. We find everything that we need for our business here in one place. We try to keep contact with our providers and the factory owners. That's what I come to do that here, and then we do the purchasing and everything that we're going to plan for the year ahead.
Shira Kramer from Long Island, New York, and I'm the manager of a tile store in Cedarhurst, New York, which is in Long Island. And you know, we're here, we're purchasing tile, we're meeting new vendors, and we're here to just see what's going on, what the new tile trends are. We're here actually with quite a few of us, and we like to purchase new tile. We're direct distributors. You know, we bring in our own tile and we sell. We do very small amount of wholesale, but we mainly focus on retail. We do a lot of residential, a lot of commercial, in and around the New York area. And this is where it's happening. This is the main tile show, you know, in the U.S.
My name's Nicole Higgins. I'm with Ceramic Techniques out of Atlanta, Georgia. I am in architectural sales, and I'm out presenting products to fellow designers. I come to see the latest and the greatest and the newest products that are being offered by the factories that I represent, as well as bringing designers so that I can show them when they're working on projects. For instance, the designer that I brought is working on the Atlanta Falcons Stadium, so there's really some great options for them to see that, you know, sometimes, you know, that we don't even know that's there. So it's nice to come here and see everything. Well, I mean, you can look at catalogs all day long, and it will take you hours and hours and hours. To be able to have a dedicated week to really sit down and see things in person and touch and feel. Colors are never right. You might have a catalog and you think you found the perfect gray, and then, you know, you actually order your sample in and it's nowhere close to the same. So it's nice to see things in person. You know, sometimes you might think that, you know, you don't like something in a catalog, and then you see it in person and, you know, you give it a second chance. So definitely, designers are touchy-feely people. They like to see things in person.
My name is Greg Michael's Custom Tile, based out of Jacksonville, Florida, and we do residential remodel. The Vignette, it's a resort bath, and it's a designer here in Orlando who I hadn't met before, but she's been a joy to work with. And it's been a very pleasant experience just because her layout was very thoughtful. She went through it very thorough. So we're using Italian tiles only, and I'm installing today, as a matter of fact, a large format tile, which I have never done before, so it's a new experience for me. I would say the biggest challenge is probably just the setting, getting materials here, getting the tools in place. But everything was pretty well laid out on the plan. It really was.
My name is Rod Owen. I'm the president of C.C. Owen Tile Company in Jonesboro, Georgia. We're a commercial tile, terrazzo, and stone contractor in the metro Atlanta area. And we cover the Southeast. We're registered in the 9 southeastern states and have licenses where those are required in those states. We're installing the Stone Peak Plain Series material. It's the thin porcelain tile. Actually came in 5-foot by 10-foot panels. On the back wall, you'll see you got two bright white plain series thin porcelain tiles, and in the middle you got an accent feature wall that was cut in, displaying the book match veining in the accent pieces as well. And as you'll see, the countertops, or vanities rather, are tiled around, wrapped around those legs and the top of the vanities. All the corners had to be mitered and precisely put together. Well, obviously, installing the 5-foot by 10-foot thin porcelain tile panels is a challenge of its own. But the designer, Patricia with TVS Design, she did not want to use any kind of external treatments other than just mitering all the corners. So obviously all the corners had to be filled, mitered, and especially going around the vanities once again, that was took a lot of time and a lot of precision getting those pieces cut and mitered correctly to within precision. We had a platform where the tub sits on, and then obviously the plain material wraps around the bench sheets, the bench seat in the shower. But I had a lot of challenges to work with. Got some skilled craftsmen in the background doing the work, so really had no doubts that it could be done.
My name's Cameron Proctor. I'm a project manager with David Allen Company. We're based out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Been in business since 1920, I believe, and we do commercial tile, stone, and terrazzo installations, mainly focusing in the southeast, but we dabble a little bit all over the country. The idea for this was to have a 5-star resort type bathroom, and we worked with Florum, a tile manufacturer that manufactures here in the U.S. They gave us a suite of tile that they wanted to display, and we designed around that to make it fit the space. They have 2 series. One is the Charleston series, which you can see is the distressed wood look back here, and then another series is Mansion, which is a little more of a typical porcelain, kind of a stone look. And so that's what we've done here, giving it kind of that distressed look everywhere on the walls, and kind of filled in some other areas with the stone looking tile.
Frank Canto Tile and Stone out of Tampa, Florida, west coast of Florida. And I've been in the business over 45 years. Learned the trade from my father, and my family's been in the tile contracting business for almost 100 years. This is a bathroom that Ann Rue, the interior designer, has designed. And it is a thin porcelain panel is the black tile. And that is actual gold that is in the glass tile that we're looking at. It is a shower on one end, little toilet compartment behind the shower, and then a tub area, a freestanding tub that's also on the other end of the vignette. The panels were kind of a challenge because they come in 2 different sizes, and we thought the panels came in a bigger size than what they actually did, which meant we would have just had 1 panel. When in fact, typical challenge of any job, those panels only came 3'3" by 9'10", so they were not wide enough for the design. So Ann decided to turn the panels horizontally so that you could still get that effect of a big tile, and it being a black tile with black grout, it literally goes away. So, of course, that's what people are looking for, less grout joints. So that these large thin panels accomplish that.
My name is Ann Rue, and I have an interior design firm called Ann Rue Interiors. I've also been on a show on HGTV, and I'm currently on a show called Hotel Impossible on the Travel Channel, and I'm an interior designer. This is your glamorous residential master bath. This is all the bells and whistles, very Zsa Zsa Gabor, and just kind of trying to show how you can use sophisticated products and things that aren't marble to create a very, sophisticated and kind of glamorous space.
I'm Carrie Breyer. I am Vice President of Sales for Intermac America, and we're an Italian-based machinery manufacturer. We import the CNC machine, water jets, and other related machinery for the stone, for the glass industries. We have our Master 33 machine, which you can see behind us here. The Master 33 is the only machine that's fully running and operational on the floor here. We can do that because we have a water recovery system integrated with the machine, and our competitors don't have the same kind of water recovery system, so they can't run. Obviously, we're making vanity tops here. The vanity tops are produced once every 40 minutes. If you were to do it manually, it would take well over an hour to produce a vanity top. Because during the recession, a lot of employees were lost, and those employees, because of the length of the recession, they're not coming back to the industry. As our customers are getting busier these days, they have to make up the lost production capacity, and without people to do the work manually, they have to rely on machinery. So the machinery sales have really skyrocketed quite a bit the last couple of years as the production volumes, the demands are increasing, and we don't have enough people to do the work like we did in the past.
My name name is Doug Mangus with Salem Stone. Salem has been in the machinery business for about 35 years. We distribute machinery and then all of the supplies that go on to support the equipment. I've got two new machines on display here at Coverings. One of them is the Montresor inline polisher. Specific model is the 740S. It's a tried and true version, but it's been updated with some new software upgrades that make it almost a brand new machine, much faster than it has been in the past. In addition to that, I have my flagship line, GMM, and we're featuring the GMM Entra 5-axis CNC bridge saw, with a lot of new features that are making this saw that constantly increases in technology. Seems to get better and better every single year. Everyone seems to be in the mode of trying to automate as much as possible. So anything that can help throughput a production in a given shop, technology-wise, is the trend. That is the trend for helping move production through there, minimize the interface with the users having to handle this much machines, so material handling is big, and then automation of being able to perform more stuff on the machine rather than moving it around as much.
Thanks for joining us here at Coverings 15. Have a great day 3.